So yeah, week one done pretty much, other than 2 extra meals that I've obviously got to do throughout the day today. Overall, it's been okay. I say okay because the food has been a little bit hit and miss, really. I haven't liked everything on the plan, to say the least. Some things have been really quite tough to eat. It's not like the books. I thought this would be more sort of tailored right round the books, because I've eaten from his books, like Joe's books, before, and I found them really tasty, really loved them, but it's not exactly the same. But I suppose that's the difference, isn't it? That's what you're paying for. But I did jump in, I think, a little bit too quickly, in the sense of, I thought, right, Monday and Tuesday morning I'm going to have smoothies for breakfast. I don't even really like smoothies, so I don't quite know why I thought that'd be a good transition for me into a completely new diet plan. Well, I shouldn't say diet, should I? It doesn't like the word diet. But you know what I mean. So that wasn't great. I didn't really finish that side of like my breakfast. So in the mornings I started off in the beginning of the week quite hungry because I didn't finish everything. But then come lunchtime and stuff, when I had my massive salads, I was so full I just couldn't finish it. Some things have obviously, been nice, and I found a few things that I really like. For instance, the protein pancakes are amazing. They're my favourite things to eat after a workout. I use chocolate brownie flavoured protein powder in the ones that I've made, and it's really nice. It's a really good sweet treat as well, because you can really taste the sort of chocolate coming through. And all I had on top was a bit of like yogurt and berries, but it was really nice. Snack wise, I'm struggling, if I'm honest. I am a bit fussy. I'm not as bad as I used to be, but just the things that I have got on my plan are things I don't like. I have fruit once a day, but it doesn't say, for snack, but they don't want you to have more than one piece. So I tried the protein shake with water and it was just disgusting. I could not force myself to have that. I spoke to my support hero and they've sort of suggested to have the protein powder as a snack, but with milk instead. I haven't got around to doing that yet. I've just been having the milk, like the amount that she sort of suggested. I think that's just because it was so nasty. I'm a little bit apprehensive about trying the protein powder again in that. It was not nice. I didn't enjoy that at all. But other than that, I've pretty much stuck to the plan food-wise. Weighing everything out has been a bit of a ball ache, I've got to admit, especially with a family of 4. I probably haven't got everything completely accurate because I have just been bulking it. Then I've been weighing out my portions, but then chucking extra in for the family. So it probably hasn't been 100%. But, I have been really good in the sense of no alcohol at all this week. Pretty much just because I wanted to see that I could. I mean, it was a really nice day yesterday. It was sunny. We went and watched a family member play rugby. Everyone around me was drinking, and there was me with my lemon water and an apple. So I did really well. Although I must admit, when the kids had cheesy chips, I did have 6 of those. But hey ho, no one's perfect, right? I might get a little bit bored actually with the food. It's a lot of fish, and obviously because I don't like everything, it's reducing the variety that I'm going to be able to make for myself. But I just keep telling myself it's 4 weeks and then I'll be on to something else, which from what I can hear on C2, it's a lot of pick a mix, which I think, if I've got it correctly, that's a case of you get your portion size, and obviously as long as you're weighing it and making sure you're having the right amounts and the right types of food, I think you can mix it around, and I think I'd prefer that when C2 comes along, but it is what it is at the moment, and I'll just crack on with what they've given me. Cost-wise, it has been a bit costly, I've got to admit. I do see on groups that some people utilise Lidl's and Aldi, which I've heard can help sort of shave away some of the money. I also utilise the fruit and veg market that come into town twice a week, and I'd sort of advise that if you can. if you've got a decent one near you. I just find with ours anyway, you get more for your money than in most supermarkets, and it's it's fresh. It's like normally they're massive sort of cabbages or potatoes, whatever you're getting, and they last longer. I think so. Yeah, I'd definitely utilise a market if you have a decent one near you. Hydration wise, yeah, I'm not getting as much as they're suggesting, but I'm definitely on the right track. I'm improving. It's not that I haven't tried. I am drinking a lot more than what I was, so that's an improvement. I didn't really like Joe's granola. Not the flavour. The flavour was fine. It's the texture. It's like really, really hard to the point where I was really concerned about my teeth as I was eating it. I don't think that's the way I cooked it. I mean, I've cooked granola loads of times before in the past. It's not too complex. I'm not 100% sure what that is. So I've gone out and I've bought Lizzie's granola because I've seen some people in the group saying that they could have that instead. So I've just gone with that. And that's really, really nice. I've got my little notes down here, so I'm just trying to make sure I talk about everything that I've kind of wanted to say. Tuesday, yes. Tuesday I felt really, really groggy. I went to university and I was falling asleep in my lectures, and that's not like me. I had a headache. I just felt really rubbish, but I have heard from other people that's quite normal. It only lasted the day, to be fair, and I still forced myself to do a workout in the afternoon. Didn't do it as well because I was just so tired, but it made me feel a little bit better. So if you do feel like that, if you're in the plan or if you're going to start the plan, I think that is quite normal. That is normal. Quite a few people have said that they felt like that, and it doesn't last very long. I didn't have any cups of tea at all Monday. So it got to Tuesday afternoon and I thought, I'm having one. I normally have 3 a day. I'm now having 2 a day, and I'm having like less than half a sugar, which isn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. I used to struggle cutting my sugar down. I don't know whether that's just because I've pretty much cut sugar out all week anyway, so even the slightest bit of sugar I can now taste. I don't know, but it's fine. It's working. Workout wise, I've just started on level 1 on Monday on the DVD. It's 15 minutes on the DVD, but I've been doing 20 minutes, 25 minutes, building myself up. So, and then come Wednesday, I found my endurance had improved. I was doing all the workouts a little bit quicker, like the mountain climbers, the slow-mo burpees. I just felt like my stamina, everything had just improved, which was nice. It was, because I'm not very good at exercising, so that I was impressed with. I had my rest day Thursday. Come Friday, I did 15 minutes on level 1 and 5 minutes on level 2. I then did on Saturday, so yesterday, I did 15 minutes on level 1 and 10 minutes on level 2. So I'm improving, definitely, already. I haven't really felt any sort of muscle soreness. I don't know whether the levels aren't as challenging for me as they should be, but I'm still sweating buckets and, my heart's going 10 to the dozen. So it's got to be doing something. And I'm just slowly I just want to get the moves right, because before I've done a HIIT workout like in January from YouTube, and I was just, really trying to smash them and keep up almost with what Joe was doing. But I found I wasn't in the right position. I was getting backache. I just wasn't doing them correctly. So I found that actually from Monday, starting really slowly and building myself up, I got the form right, which then meant I could then just add the speed as I went along, which was really, really good. So I would, if you're like me and you don't really do all like the press-ups in the right position or the mountain climbers with your back straight and stuff, I'd suggest just starting really slowly. It will still work for you. It will still, you'll still put that effort in. You'll still feel like you've done a good workout at the end. I have become weirdly obsessed with the scales. Luckily, I don't have any in the house. My mother-in-law has some and I use those. I've never even been one for the scales anyway, really. I mean, I weighed myself on the 1st of January this year, and that's the first time I'd weighed myself in years. So I don't quite know why that's come about. I think it's just because I have put in a lot of effort this week, and I'm now sitting there thinking, why am I not skinny yet? Why is this not happening for me? Which is ridiculous, I know, but I just feel like I've put it in. I should be a dress size smaller already. So what I'm going to do instead is I've got a pair of jeans that fit, but I can't have them done up for more than 5 minutes, and they feel like they're cutting off all my blood circulation. So they're going to be my goal. I'm hopefully going to, at the end of C1, fit in them and at least be able to keep them on for longer than sort of 10 minutes without dying. So that's my goal. Oh, and we booked a holiday this week for the half term, for the summer half term coming up. It was going to be our first holiday in like 4 years since we got married, so I really don't want to turn up there and feel self-conscious. So again, that's another great motivator as well. My goals really for next week, I'd say, is just to play around with the food a little bit more. I now know some things that I like. I've got a few extra recipes I'm going to try. And exercise-wise, I'm just going to focus on level 2, because that really was hard actually going up that level this week. And I want to, by the end of the next week, I want to be able to do a full solid 25 minutes on level 2 on the DVD. If I do get bored though, I probably will maybe halfway through the week on a Wednesday, say, when I do a workout, maybe find a 25-minute one on Joe's YouTube channel. Because I think it's important to keep a little bit of variety in with the food and with the workouts. Otherwise, if you get bored, you're more likely to think, oh, I really don't want to do it. You talk yourself out of it, and before you know it, you've done no exercise, for a day or two. And yeah, I don't want to. That's a slippery slope, I think. So I'm going to try and keep it varied as best as I can. Obviously, I've kept, my Instagram up to date every day, pretty much. Just things that I've been posting, like what I've been eating. Obviously, if you want to check it out, obviously feel free. The link is at the bottom. I find that the Facebook groups that I'm in, and just people commenting on my pictures and stuff, it's just like a really nice little community. It makes you feel really involved, I guess. You're part of something, a bit bigger than yourself, and it's helpful, I find. Some things aren't, in the sense that when you do get the odd person commenting in the groups that, they've had no change, it hasn't worked for them at all, you kind of think, oh God, am I going to be like that as well? I've obsessed a little bit over that, and I think, I just need to back off a little bit and just accept and appreciate that everyone's different. And I'm just going to hope that, even if I am one of these kind of people that don't lose loads and loads of weight on them, hopefully it will be the stepping stone to set me up for better habits, and just to sort of, have a clearer knowledge on the foods I'm eating and when to eat them, at least, and obviously improve my fitness. So, I think these groups are useful. So if you are doing it or planning on doing it, definitely join, follow some people. If you want to follow me as well on my Instagram, feel free. If you are also doing the 90-day SSS as well, let me know and I'll follow you as well, and we can sort of help motivate each other. So that's my week done. I feel a little bit more energised, which is good. I'm just going to carry on the way I have this week, and I will report in next week. So I hope you have a good week. See you later. Bye.